What if I told you this wasn't just about democracy, drugs, or Maduro? It's about oil, global power, and who was doing business with him while America watched. Venezuela has the largest proven oil reserves on the planet, bigger than Saudi Arabia's. For decades, it was a key oil supplier to the US. Then Hugo Chavez nationalized the oil industry and he shifted alliances east to Russia, China, Turkey, and Iran. While America sanctioned Maduro's government, Russia helped evade those sanctions. Iran sent gasoline and built refineries. China backed infrastructure and financing. These global powers weren't staying away, they were in bed with Maduro's regime. Before all this military action, Maduro mocked the US and President Trump, publicly saying that Washington should keep its nose out. He even danced at public rallies. Critics say he tried to make a joke of it even as tensions grew, but soon, no one was laughing. In 2020, the US indicted Maduro on narco-terrorism and drug trafficking charges tied to the so-called Cartel de los Sos, allegations that Maduro's government denied. What happens next is wild. In a surprise military operation in the middle of darkness, the US struck Venezuelan territory, captured Maduro, and flew him to New York to face charges. A move condemned as a violation of international law by the UN and the global powers. This wasn't a press conference. This wasn't sanctions. This was precision military power, not chaos calculation. US forces didn't move blindly. Airspace control came first, radar suppression next, command and control disruption, and targeted strikes that were designed to paralyze in response but not flatten cities. But here's the part that most people miss. US frames this as anti-narcotics or liberation, but the presence of Russia, Iran, and China deeply embedded in Venezuela was a strategic headache, not just a nuisance. Opponents that were doing business with a dictator that America had already sanctioned. Supporters say this could disrupt criminal networks, challenge authoritarian rule, and reduce the influence of rival powers like Russia and Iran. Some Venezuelans even welcomed the change after decades of hardship. But I'll leave you guys with this. We invaded a sovereign nation, not for shiny headlines, but because power isn't just military, it's economic, it's strategic. It's about who controls the future.